look like cards. They look like maybe house keys. So if you check your pockets and find that you are missing them, they're going to be up here for you. They will be right up here. All right. All right, this is our 8th grade orchestra. They've been at this for 3 or 4 years, which in itself is such a huge accomplishment to continue anything for 4 years, especially this, which can be challenging and frustrating at times. And they are here, and they have made it through at least 3 years, if not more, with 5th grade strings. And I just could not be prouder. When I look at them, I swear I want to cry. I'm not going to do this without it. But these kids have just been so much fun to work with, and by the end of 3 years, you really feel like you know them really well. And every year is sad for me because the 8th graders go on to high school, and this year a little especially so. So here's 8th grade. We're going to start with the pop song, Shut Up and Dance, and we have Jenna Smith with us on percussion. Our percussionist in residence all year. Any percussion need I have, she says absolutely yes. She even wrote that part herself. I didn't even give her a drum set part. So she's been so much fun to work with. She's awesome. All right, last song is called A Beethoven Lullaby, and this is a variation on Ode to Joy. And if you remember from our 5th grade practice buddy performance, they started with Ode to Joy. It's one of the first songs that they learned in 5th grade. And it's really fun to tie a bow on it with our 8th graders performing this more advanced, beautiful, very musical version of Ode to Joy. So you get to see the beginning and you get to see the end of their middle school experience kind of wrapped up in the same piece. I was telling them this morning, I was like, your parents, when they watch these 5th graders, they don't see these 5th graders who they don't know. They see you when you were a little 5th grader, standing there speaking out Ode to Joy, for better or for worse. And so we're really excited to play a Beethoven lullaby for you.
Our 8th grade awards for excellence in orchestra are presented this year to Chantal Martin, Anthony Calabrese, Aiden Carmen, Parker Leon, William O'Hara, and Amelia Pasco.
Our awards for outstanding progress this year go to Kingston Aponte, Zoe Bowman, Ethan Coma, Grace Foster, Bryce Peterson, Pierce Richardson, Amelia Smith, and Carly Wallace. Our awards for outstanding service
Go to Joe Greer, Trisha Panwar, and like I said, a positive attitude, those kids who keep us laughing, maybe keep us on our toes a little bit, our dynamic duo, Ford Carmine and Mayor Bader. Our 8th graders also are going to all receive medals today for participating in orchestra for 3 years. Like I said, it is not an easy thing to do at all. And continuing an instrument when you're in these formative years of your life where you can
go hang out with friends or go, play on your phone or whatever. They chose to continue this, and it is a skill that will stick with them forever. Whether they play their instrument forever or not, they will have the discipline, they'll have the goal setting because they stuck with this. And it's really impressive. It's such an accomplishment. So as I call you up, please come receive your medal. This might take a second, but it's to recognize every single one of you. So when I call your name, please grab your medal. We'll hold the applause until the end. Dylan Abel, Kingston Aponte, Addison Ashby, Bear Bader,
Chantal Barton, Giselle Bergen,
Brandon Bevis, Zoe Bowman, Eliana DePaulo, Angie Calabrese, Ford Carmine, Emily Chula, Ethan Como, Wyatt Crane, Grace Foster, Hayden Frederick,
Leighton Gibbons, Joe Greer, Emily Howard, Jasper Hewitt, Emma Horvath, Aiden Carmen, Parker Leon, Rear Matho, Max McCarkin, Athena Malapit, Addison Nash, Kate Mostashard, William O'Hara, Trisha Panwar, Bryce Peterson, Pierce Richardson,
Addison Roach,
you guys can put these medals on the table. Tessa Roberts, Savannah Scarborough, Darby Schwartz,
Amelia Smith, Kathleen Smith, Azaria Smith, and Olivia Smith. Nicholas Borlander, Carly Wallace, McKinley Wilson, and Sophia Young. Big round of applause for our 8th graders. like the face of Carrier Orchestra, and we drive them all around town, and they perform national anthems, and then the next day they perform a graduation, and then they perform at a fifth grade concert to inspire our fifth graders. So these guys really are truly the face of the Carrier Orchestra, and they're such good sports. I can give them a piece of music and say, all right, we're going to perform this next week, and they pull it off. So they're just such a fun group to work with. So same deal, I'm going to announce some names and come up and grab their certificates. Chantel Barton.
Annabeth Bodley. Landry Brown. Eliana DePaulo. Charlotte Buck. Andy Calabrese. Emily Tula. Ethan Davis. Kylie Sullivan.
Johnny Gillo. Emily Howard. Jasper Hewitt. Brentley Huff. Joe Greer. Aiden Claremont. Ella Krause. Parker Leon. Will Lominack. Max McCarkin. Athena Malapit. Molly Malone. Zach McCartney. Kate Mosashari. Trisha Panmark. Don't keep young remember Amelia's name. Amelia Pasco. Charlie Pastorni. Delaney Audience. Delaney Schwartz. Maddie Sheriff. Nick Stoddard. Emily Stokes. Mira Serena. Barrett Doran. Nicholas Boylander. And McKinley Wilson. We have one final award for 8th grade, and this is the Carrier Orchestra Directors Award, and this goes to specifically an 8th grade student who has shown exceptional dedication, enthusiasm, has been a fantastic role model for our younger students, and shows up day in, day out, ready to perform, ready to help. This specific student, one time I gave her my keys and my lanyard, and I thought she was me. This goes to Ansley Calabrese. Another group of people to thank, we will have lots of thank yous coming up, but is our booster board. Our booster board this year was met with some logistical challenges and some important organizational things that we needed some good help with, and they could not have been better sports. They helped out with that while also creating memorable experiences for our kids, also feeding our kids a lot all the time. I feel like they're constantly doing food drop-offs for class parties and rewards and the pizza days and all kinds of stuff. So our booster board is an absolutely invaluable asset and a privilege to this school that is not to be overlooked. So we do have gifts for our booster parents. This is for our treasurer, Leah Harriet. Round of applause. This is for one of our very important members, Dana Mostashari. Our secretary, Sarah Pajorni.
Oh, of course. That's good.
We have Don Calabrese, who is a jack of all trades. And our president, Megan Howard.
So I think it's time, before we finish up all of the other thank yous, that we first need to celebrate the star of the show, our leader, our fearless leader. We just thank you so much. So now we have one more surprise for you. Our wonderful 8th graders you don't need to be scared. You should be so excited because they worked so hard. And they have a little something for you. So 8th graders, take it away.
this microphone.
When did you do that? You did that with one rehearsal in 10 minutes? Oh my God. That piece is called Jupiter. It's from the planets. It's written by Holst, and it has layers of significance to me that I don't even think you guys understand. So it's very beautiful. Thank you. Well, we do have one final piece for all of you. But before we start transitioning, I wanted to thank just a couple more groups of people. You guys have been so patient through all of our thank yous. There are just so many people who make this possible. And in no particular order, huge thank you to our Cario administration. The administration here, I ask, can I do this? And they say, yeah, sure, go ahead. Or they say, what do you need from me? What can I do? And the teachers in this room know that that is the biggest gift as a teacher you could ever have. So that's Mr. Brian Coleman, Ms. Cheryl McGee, Mr. Rich Mormon, Dr. Valente. So round of applause for our administration here. Some of my best friends, and that's Mr. Gordon, Ms. Todd, and Ms. Fitch, my fine arts colleagues. I also have many other colleagues vertically in elementary school and high school. So we have our 5th grade feeders, Mr. Daniel Capsalis, Dr. Derek Deacons, and Dr. Ryan Silvestri at the high school, who is fiercely supportive. So round of applause for them. As I said, you know this is not the easiest thing to do. Getting your kids to fill out a practice journal and get your initials signed and whatever it is you need to do. And oh mom, I need black shoes. Can I get them in 10 minutes? And all of the lugging instruments and the repair shops. And we are so grateful for what you do and the role that you play in your child's musical journeys. Could not do without you. So if you are a musician, we make a huge round of applause for your parents, please. To show off the ability of our incredible students. So our 6th graders, our 7th graders, our 8th graders who work weekly, daily, day in, day out to get better at their instruments and to do something challenging when it is easier to not. So round of applause, and that's time for our students. Before our 7th graders start moving, Mr. Coleman has something to share with you, and then we are going to perform our last piece, which is Dragon Hunter. If you've been here for 3 years, you know that Dragon Hunter is a tradition. Every year the 6th graders play Dragon Hunter. It's just such a good piece. It's like a rite of middle school passage to play Dragon Hunter. I can't let them go to high school without playing Dragon Hunter. So for our last concert together, we're all going to play Dragon Hunter with 7th and 8th graders kind of revisiting their 6th grade year. So here is Mr. Coleman, and then we'll do a little bit of a transition into Dragon Hunter to close out our night.
Good evening. Thank you all for being here. 5 minutes before tonight's program, me and Ms. Barbary had a conversation. We said, yeah, we're not going to say that much about you tonight. Let's just play it cool, do the concert, and don't make a big deal of it. But she has earned her moment, and I'd be remiss if I didn't say a couple words about Ms. Barbary and what she's done. Before I get to that, kids, I normally save the kids for last, but you were amazing tonight, and you have been amazing all year. I always tell our musicians that they basically are like taking an extra core class. They have more homework, they have more study time, more practice time, more extracurricular events. And every single place you go and carry yourselves and the music that you put out makes our school look incredibly good. At Carowinds, at Disney, wherever you play, you make us all look good. And that doesn't happen overnight. It happens through hard work, dedication, passion, and I appreciate that on behalf of our local school, and we thank you. So round of applause again. I'm sorry. ready, the getting the kids to all the different places they need to be, the food, the money, the love, and the foundation that you've poured into these kids. We reap the benefits of that every day. So again, thank you for being a great caregiver parent, and thank you for support of our music programs. Round of applause for parents. I can't look at her. If we were here 5 years ago, there would be probably 12 kids here, 8 kids there, and 7 kids over there ready to play their orchestra concert today. And Miss Barbary basically came in a kid, a very eager kid, a kid who was very picky about her classroom, if I remember correctly, wanted everything perfect, and was so eager to grow the program and take it to new heights and just do great things for orchestra, for Cario, and more importantly for kids. And she tripled the program in a year. And it's reasons like the pickiness of her classroom that make her great. It's because she pursues excellence with every single thing she has. And it's not just superior awards, it's excellence in relationships with kids, it's excellence in being a role model, it's excellence in demonstrating what it means to push kids the right amount to excellence, but with care and support and love throughout the way. So she came to us, a young kid, eager, very picky about her room. She's leaving us a wonderful mother, an incredible wife, an incredible friend, an incredible teacher at Cario Middle School, and possibly the best middle school teacher in the country. Please, a standing ovation for Miss Barbary. Stay standing. She's so competitive, pursues excellence so much, that her and I have spent the past couple months with our music team and with Wando High School trying to find the best person on the planet to continue on the excellence that people before Miss Barbary and her have created, and our school has created, and our community has created. And we are very, very honored tonight to bring in a guest conductor who, without making any formal statement right now, I think we're going to see a lot of over the coming years. We are incredibly excited. There are few people around with a better, cooler, more amazing musical background. We had the pleasure of bringing this person in to work with our 6th graders a week or 2 ago, and the connection was instant. There was fun, there was love, there was passion, and there was great technique and all the nuts and bolts of music that I actually don't understand, but they tell me it was wonderful. But we're very excited. The future is bright. We will always celebrate the past, but we're really excited about what's to come. So please, in standing ovation format, welcome up Miss Sierra Bell.
In a little bit of a ceremonial passing of the baton, Miss Bell and I are both going to conduct Dragon Hunter. 7th grade is going to carefully, safely, quietly make their way down and fill in any seats behind 8th grade. Just find yourself a spot, don't worry too much about where it is.
again for joining us. It is such a privilege to work here. It has been such a privilege to work here. And it's something I will treasure for my whole entire life. I've learned as much, if not more, from your children as they've learned from me, and I could not be more grateful for the time that you gave me with them. Thank you. Have a great night. We appreciate your help setting up.
Hey, how about you? We got